Hey all, Eskie here, bringing you another Deadlock replay review. So in this replay, we're looking at Piggy. He has been playing in a bunch of the recent Deadlock tournaments. I believe he's also won a couple of the recent Deadlock tournaments. He's a main support player basically, and Ivy is one of his main picks. So let's fast forward real quick through the pause. So yeah, so let's look at the lane here real quick. It's going to be Ivy versus Lash. And the big thing that you want to watch out for when you're versing Lash is his ground slam, ground pound. I can't remember what it is exactly, but basically that ability is going to do a lot of damage early on. So you really want to be focusing on dodging that. Now, as Ivy, you're going your one first because that's really your main harassment tool early. It's especially good to get people out of cover because you can throw it and then it'll force them out of cover. You can get some damage on them. And yeah, so just aggressively pushing the lane here, making sure to get those denies when you're up close right there, trying to avoid Lash's ground pound as much as possible. Obviously, you can go a little bit aggressive here. Like I said, moving him out of cover like that. Lash is really hurt. Piggy's at full health right here, so he has a complete advantage. So you're going to go up and punch these minions, so you don't give Lash the opportunity to deny at all. And then he's gotten Stone Form and the first point in Stone Form for that cooldown reduction. And I feel like he could go aggressive here. He did take a decent amount of damage from the Guardian there, but Lash is super low health. I think if he gets a good bomb off, he can probably kill this Lash. Ooh, Lash just did a ton of damage to him. So I think there was a combination of Lash's ground pound plus his whip there. And once again, Piggy throwing the bomb there to move him out of cover so that you can get some bullet damage on him there. Standing next to the healing minion too. If you notice, he's almost always been around the healing minion to help him sustain in lane. That was an unlucky soul pathing there. And that's the thing with Lash, right? Lash has a lot of sustain. I think it's his 3. I don't know exactly the name. But a lot of sustain with his little whip thing right there. So even if he's low HP and losing the lane, he can come back. So first 2 buys here, Monster Rounds and Basic Magazine. I think Basic Magazine is a pretty basic buy on any character like Ivy, like a Wraith, like a Haze, any of the left-click heroes with large magazines, clips. And then Monster Rounds, just really helpful in lane, especially if it's going to be a tough lane, which it looks like this Lash lane is, because Ground Pound just did a good chunk of damage there. He did miss his Stone Form. And then, yeah, so we have Watcher's Covenant last. And then, so he just did it. So actually using Watcher's Covenant on minions, it still gives you the bonuses. So it's really useful to help you sustain because you are, well, what is that? Somebody should change the name of that. You're getting that like bullet lifesteal and stuff like that. So it's helping you sustain in lane. So it can be worth it to use it on minions like that if you're in a solo lane as Ivy. Going really aggressive here, trying to get these denies. I think he did take a bit of damage from the Guardian there. And then, okay, so he climbed up on the bridge there specifically to avoid the ground pound from that Lash. And if you avoid the ground pound there, then you can go aggressive like he did, right? With his Stone Form, he got the stun off, he got damage off. Because really without Lash's abilities in the early game, he's not going to be dealing that much damage to you. So if his abilities are on cooldown and you can hit a few abilities, then you should go aggressive on him. And yeah, second point in Stone Form as well for the damage and the stun. And then positioning the bomb right there. Used his Stone Form to dodge the ground pound. Maybe he's going to get the kill on the Lash. Nice, yeah. So really, really good play there. If you saw, so the Lash came in aggressive. Piggy used the Stone Form there to dodge the ground pound and then was able to get the kill off. So really, really good plays there.
You got expensive taste. I got you.
So you'll actually see, and he's going to go aggressive here with his ult. I think this is what you see really good Ivies do. So one of the big benefits of Ivy is Ivy's map presence, and the map presence comes a lot from her ultimate. So using your ultimate aggressively like that is very, very useful at all stages in the game, setting up a gank for your team, being able to split push and then join fights. So you'll see a lot of that this game. And then I do want to talk about the items here real quick. Once we get done with this fight, he's going really aggressive here. Oh, got a punch off as well. He's going to... Damn, that was a really clean kill right there. I think Lash is really underestimating the damage that Ivy can put out. So if you saw him, he actually is getting melee charge and spirit strike. And so one of the things you'll see him do very frequently is when he gets a stun with stone form, he's immediately going to punch. So that's really the combo with stone form, is the stun is long enough where you can get a punch off. So that's why he likes to go spirit strike and melee charge. For that melee damage right after your punch, you get a really big amount of burst off on them. Ooh. Stone formed through the swap there. That was really slick. Although this is pretty aggressive. Damn, that punch did a lot of damage. So Lash did rotate over here. So really aggressive there, but they got, I think they got both kills. I believe they got both kills, and they're going to get the Guardian there. So once again, a great rotation. Using your ult to rotate, put your team up like that. Really, really big there. So some more items here. Health Nova. Ivy is pretty much the, I would say, the most supporty hero in the game. Probably the most true support hero in the game. So Health Nova is a great item. Plays into that support role. And then Sprint Boots just for moving around the map. And then we have a Mystic Reach here as well. You know, just expand your Stone Form stun, Watcher's Covenant range, all of that good stuff. So trying to maintain some map presence here. He's actually going to push pretty hard, it looks like. He's up pretty far, but he can pretty much see everyone on the map here. He knows that Shiva and Paradox are there. He knows who's in the other lane over here with Geist. So he can feel pretty comfortable here, especially since he's put a lot of damage on the Lash. I would say this is usually risky early game, but once if you can be confident where everyone is at and they're not rotating to kill you, then this is a perfectly fine play. And Lash is already at half health, so you know he has the advantage here. Getting a lot of damage off on the Walker early on. The Abrams did die there, and it looks like he can't see this, but the Paradox is rotating over. He probably sensed it though, and they've been gone on the minimap, so he backed off there. Let's look at his skill build real quick. So he got 2 points in Stone Form first, and now he's gotten 2 points in ult for the bullet resist, and then the bullet shield. I think he goes 5 in ult as well. We'll have to see though. So Paradox doing a bunch of damage there. I'm going to have to back off. Not sure where the Lash and Shiva are at this point, although he probably knows where the Lash is. I really hope Valve like enables a way for me to give the minimap view of the person I'm spectating. That would be amazing. So I could know what information he has on the minimap and what information he doesn't. So yeah, they have a lot of map control early. He's going to ult again here. Trying to get the kill on the Geist. He's going to punch her. Yep. And you want to back off there, especially on Geist. Obviously, she has ultimate. You don't want to be too close when she gets low health there, so that's probably why he backed off. But yeah, using your ultimate very frequently to rotate throughout the map to put pressure on the enemy team to help out your team. Popped his health over there. Oh, damn, that was a big punch. Great ultimate by that Dynamo to get that Lash. Making sure you kill the Geist there before the Dynamo ult ends. And if you see a lot of high-level players in higher MMR games like this, they're not just going to shoot the person in Dynamo ult, they're also going to punch. Punches do a lot of damage. They do a lot of damage to mid boss. They do a lot of damage in general. I think even if he didn't have the melee items there, he would still punch at least once or twice. It's just great to weave in between your left click so that you can get extra damage off on the person in the Dynamo ult. So going aggressive on this Lash here. Talk about the item real quick after this fight. He did punch through the wall there. I think that was a mistake. That's a decent chunk of damage there. Paradox walls can hurt, but they do get the kill on that Paradox there. So he got Heroic Aura. I think a pretty typical item on left click heroes right now, and Ivy is definitely a left click hero. So picked up Wraith, rotating over all the way to the right lane here, seeing if they can get this kill off. Geist and Haze are pushed up pretty far here. So they get the kill on the Haze. They're probably going to get a kill on the Geist too. Yep. So really great rotation there. That's 2 kills. They also, looks like the Guardian did survive as well. So that's the power of Ivy's ult right there. You and an ally can rotate over. You turn a 1v2 into a 3v2 very quickly. And you're able to essentially save the Guardian and prevent them getting a flex slot. Although I think they have other Guardians up, so they wouldn't have necessarily gotten a flex slot there. I think he's probably dead here. Yeah, so I think that was a bit of overextension. Stayed a little too long there. There were some people missing on the map, and they rotated over to this lane and killed him. He was up pretty far. I mean, he was right by the walker there. So they do have map control, but not necessarily that much map control. So Heroic Aura real quick here. So it's bullet, life steal, and health, which is great. And then you have that active for your team as well. I think you see this item on left click heroes like an Ivy, like a Warden. I think I've even seen it on Shivs that do left click builds. So yeah, there you see the combo right there. Stone form, stun, and then a heavy punch there. Did that guy's just wall jump? I honestly have not been seeing a lot of wall jumpers in this game. I know they added it a while ago, but I don't think people have really unlocked the benefits of wall jump yet. So yeah, he has gone 5 points in airdrop. So 2 in that, and then 5 points in airdrop. I think he's just gonna run from this, surely. Looks like the guy's just chasing him though. He's probably gonna die here. Yeah, I think he stayed a little bit too long there as well. So next item here, improved cooldown. I mean, Ivy is very reliant on her abilities a lot of the time. You know, quicker ultimate, quicker stone form, things like that. So just a solid item to go. Yes, most of the damage is going to come from your left click, but your abilities are just so impactful that, you know, having them happen sooner is going to be beneficial. Man, Geist was really pushed up there. If you saw her die right there, I wonder why she was that far up. So someone's going to have to rotate and get this walker over here. Making sure you're constantly watching the minimap too while you play the game, just so you know what's going on. I don't like the Warden chasing here. I think it's much more... It's a more consistent play to just grab all of the wave here. He's not even going to get the Paradox, and he lost a bunch of minions for that. So Dynamo's ulting here. He just landed a bomb and stone form. Damn. You see that giant chunk that his punch just took off the Shiv there. And yeah, so he knows to rotate like that because he's watching the minimap, right? He sees what's happening. He sees the fight happening. Using your ult to rotate and help out your team. They were able to get 2 kills there. Great use of the bomb inside the Dynamo ult. They should be able to get a walker for this. Maybe he's staying a little too long in. Yeah, I think he's staying a little too long in. But looks like he's going to get out. So next point he's gotten is in Watcher's Covenant for that 10% fire rate. Ooh, that was a... Guy's bomb hurts. So you're going to try to defend this Guardian here. So if this is the last Guardian, and if you know that... Ooh. So he just line-of-sighted the Lash ult there to avoid it. He's He did ult and drop the bomb on them, but did not go in there. He didn't have his stone form. It was on cooldown. And yeah, so I was going to say they're going to try to defend that Guardian there. Didn't have a lot of health, though. He's probably dead here. Maybe not. Damn, he's getting solo ulted. That sucks. So yeah, defending that last Guardian, because that's the first flex slot, so that's a big deal. That's why they were around that Guardian there, even though it had low health. And then let's look. So healing booster, I think that's pretty natural on Ivy, having the extra healing plus the healing reduction resist. And then duration extender for things like Watcher's Covenant, you know, all of your stuff basically increases the stun, increases the duration of your ultimate. So good item all around on Ivy. Going aggressive on this Paradox here. Did get swapped, but not through a wall. Paradox missed the combo there. Although he's taking a lot of damage. Ooh, good punch. Ooh, baited the parry. Yeah. That was sick. So, if you don't know... Oh, is he going to die from the haze here? Climbing up here. Dodging around. Just popped his Watcher's Covenant. Surely his team's going to come help him. No? Maybe? Oh, she got the sleep off. That's not good. Yeah, he's dead. Oh my god, is he going to survive? There's no way, right? Yeah, he's dead. I'm surprised his team's finally here, but man, that took them a while. So what I was going to say is if you didn't know, when you're heavy punching like that, you can actually turn the character. Oh shit, sorry. And you'll see some high MMR players do that where they will go for a heavy punch to bait the parry, then they'll turn their character to avoid it and then do another heavy punch because they know at that point the parry is on cooldown. So that is what you saw happen there. Missed the bomb. Is still going to chase the Paradox. There's two of them there, though. I think that'd be a pretty risky chase, although Abrams is here.
I see Paradox.
And then, so they're going to take this Walker. So real quick, Enduring Speed was one of his buys. Pretty natural if you're going to go boots. And then Berserker was another buy. Pretty good on any weapon damage character that's going to take damage. Let me hover over that a little bit longer. So yeah, just rotating around the map here, getting walkers. Obviously, they want this last walker for the flex slot. Damn, that guy got disintegrated. Did she have ult? No, she did not have ult, so that's why she died there. So they are going to get that walker, unlock another flex slot there, and they probably should be able to push in and get Shrine. They do have an advantage here, although Shiv is about to be up. Wraith does get an ult off. Going in on the haze there while she's ulting, you did get the kill off, which is great to stop that haze ult. Really beaming down that Paradox, but doesn't get the kill. And Piggy gets Shiv ulted there. Here, we'll switch to see the fight here instead of sitting on death timers. So even though he died, it's a great fight for the team there. They actually don't look at the bottom. They're not going to end. Surely not. So yeah, big part of playing Ivy there is map rotations with your ultimate. I think we saw some really good ones there. And I really like the punch build that Piggy has there. So you can combo with the stone form into an immediate punch. Does a lot of damage. Is he going to make it in time? Nah. So GG's all around. I think that's a pretty good Ivy showcase. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you for all the feedback in the comments. It has been fantastic. I really appreciate everyone taking the time to do that. I would like to add some viewer replay reviews to my video rotations. So if you're interested in me reviewing your replay, I don't want to call it a coaching session because that's just, I don't think this game is, it's too early to call things coaching in this game at this point. Basically, my idea would be to do a replay review similar to this, kind of give pointers, give tips, say, hey, I would do this instead, or hey, I think this was a good play. Try to give constructive feedback. So that would be my goal of those replay reviews, something I'm interested in doing. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments and I can give you my Steam friend code. You can add me and you can give me the match ID that you'd like me to look over. So that could be coming in the future. I am interested in doing that. Let me know what you guys think. Once again, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one.